This show is brought to you by Manscaped. Use the code AFTV for 20% off your order and free shipping at manscaped.com. AFTV, Julian, I don't know what to say, man. I'm still, I must admit, I'm embarrassed by that performance. It's a semi-final of a major European trophy. The whole of Europe's watching that. The whole of England's watching that. And what I saw out there.
It was poor. It was poor. I made a very bad mistake. I convinced myself that they were going to win. I thought that the date, May 26th, I thought, right, it's written. We're going to win. Talked about the law of probability. Looked at Arsenal over the last couple of seasons. One off game, one good game. Almost reminded me now of how I played golf. Hit the first shot, 250 yards straight down the fairway, fantastic. Next shot, straight into the trees. The difference with me is I don't know why I hit such a good first shot to why I hit such a bad second shot. And I think Arteta's exactly the same. I just don't think he knows. He just doesn't seem to have a clue. Almost seems pure luck. Talk about probability. Some games we play all right, some games we don't play all right. I think after the first couple of minutes, it was quite obvious that we're playing this slow, tippy-tappy game. Honestly, there's no enthusiasm.
Yeah, I mean, the playing out from the back, slowly, and then, you know, when we play it from the back and you've got David Luiz in there, I get it. He can pick a pass. Rob Holding can't pass the ball. No, Mary's not the greatest, but it was so slow, lethargic, predictable. It was so easy to defend.
Yeah, and look, they played well, Villarreal, and good luck to them in the final. I'll be absolutely rooting for them, or more likely,
I think they get smashed up in the final. I think the minute they come up against a team that's going to attack them properly, I mean, they're a very well organised team, but I serious, and this is nothing. This is not sour grapes because, listen, they got the job done. They're a very well-organised team. But I just think that we made it so easy for them because we didn't really attack them. And then can you please explain to me why Aubameyang got taken off with 10 minutes to go?
Okay.
Well, we keeping him back for another game?
Yeah, nothing to do with that. But then if you think of who we're bringing on, can we have sort of 6 forwards on the pitch?
Why not? We need a goal. We need one goal. Listen, in this tournament at the moment, this season, you can make 5 subs. So even if you've brought those on, you've got that one goal. You can then pull him off, bring on an El Neni. You know what I mean? He tried to do it right at the end when the time had run out. He tried to bring on Nketiah.
But if you've got 6 forwards on the pitch, all occupying the same piece of space, then who's going to supply the ball to them?
Go for it.
But you have, all right, go for it. But you have to spread it out. You have to have some kind of formation. To put 5, 6 people all in one area.
Who's most likely to score a goal on that pitch? Of every single one of those players, who's most likely? If I said to you, Julian, you got to take £1,000 and put it on one player in that game tonight to get a goal.
Tonight, Pepe.
All right, maybe.
Yeah, and I know you were kind of feeding me to say Aubameyang, but I just didn't think so.
He hit the post twice.
All right, he hit the post.
Nobody else even got near to him.
All right, it was half chances. He's in that position. He got himself into the position.
We're not saying he's going to score.
He did okay.
We're not saying
he didn't do brilliantly.
Listen,
he didn't play great. He's not played great the whole season.
He's not had a great game.
He's also coming back from malaria.
He's coming back from malaria. He ain't had a great game.
And that's debilitating. So the last 10 minutes, I understood why they took him off.
Let's rest him for West Brom.
No, it's not about resting him. He just didn't look. He didn't look like he was going to score. And try something else.
He just got a header. He just jumped up, headed it. It hit the post, and immediately after that, Arteta took him off.
Okay.
So you can't say he didn't look like he's going to score. He just nearly scored, and then Arteta took him off. Now I'm looking on it, and I'm saying to myself, one goal. 1-0 sends us through because we got the away goal from last week. One goal sends us through. So you've got to have a stage where you say, you know what, fuck it, we're going for it.
Yeah.
Why would you take off the one player that if a chance falls to him, he's bailed us out so many times. I know he didn't have a great game. Why would you take him off? It makes no sense.
Because he hasn't been playing well, he's had malaria, and you don't want too many forwards in the same position because there's no one to supply him. So you've got to take something off. It wasn't working.
Take off a defender then.
And then you've got too many forward players.
You
it's
need
unbalanced.
a goal. You've got this, and see, this is the thing, Julian. Right? This is the thing. What I think with Mikel Arteta, he's not brave enough to go for it. You've got to go.
He's not brave enough.
He only went for it. He only went gung ho for it after when there's about a couple of minutes left. It's too late.
It is too late. And the thing is, we can talk about tactics and this strategy, that strategy. Is he a good coach? But I've played football. I've watched football for years. It comes down, more importantly, to just going for it, effort, enthusiasm. And you can tell, when you watch Arsenal, you can tell whether they're going to win within the first couple of minutes of the game. And you could tell straight away it was lethargic. And that's a motivational thing. It's nothing to do with understanding
But he's
tactics.
the person who motivates them, isn't he?
Well, he's obviously not, because he's not motivating them. And did you see his interview?
I didn't know.
Okay, he's a broken man. He looked absolutely broke. He starts coming out with all the excuses. Oh, my, Xhaka gets injured, ruined my plans. I've had to contend with a load of injuries. He's just reeling them out. But it was almost like he was going through that. I need to say these things now. Up to this point, I think he's come across quite well, very well in interviews. He's quite articulate. I don't think, looking at him and hearing him, I think you can like the guy. I don't want a guy that I can like. I want a guy that can win. That's what I care about.
You want articulate? I don't know. I mean, let's get John Burko in charge. You know what I mean? If you want articulate, you know what I mean? I want, like you said, I want a winner.
Yeah.
I want a guy who's going to go out there and win games.
Yeah.
And honestly,
and he's maybe too nice a guy. He probably is. He's a good guy. He's professional. As you said, he's articulate. But
is that it for him now?
We don't care. Of course, it's it. It has to be. He's got to go, and I think he should go tomorrow because that gives us, time to find a replacement.
Put a caretaker. Trust his owners to find someone?
No. I've said that I want them gone. I've just said that I want them gone for different reasons from the rest of you, saying, they don't spend money. Well, they do spend money. They just waste money.
Julian, you went to watch Arsenal play in 1989. When we beat Liverpool, right, away from home, won the league, against all the odds. Have you ever seen this club, this low as we are at the moment? I mean, this is as low as we've been for... I mean, in the Premier League era, this is the worst.
Look, in the Premier League era, yes. Have I seen them this low? I've seen them lower. I started watching them. I think the first teams I watched were under Terry Neal. I think we had Jimmy Rimmer in goal at something like 1976. So have I seen them worse than this? Yes. Have I felt this bad? No. Because as a kid in the 70s, just the elation of going to a game. I mean, the first game I actually got into, we lost 2-1 to West Brom, and our goal was a penalty. There was about 19,000 at Highbury, and it was fantastic. It was just brilliant. Now, I'm depressed. That's the only word I can use. I'm just deflated. I set myself up again. I kept vowing to myself, I won't set myself up like this. But I have belief.